Well, hello there, beautiful people. How y'all doing? So, welcome back. I am your licensed esthetician cousin, Sylvia Teresa, and this is the S.T experience. I'm really getting into this, y'all. Like, we're getting a little bit more comfortable, if you can't tell, right? Okay. So, we are a couple days delayed, but we're just jumping right back in, okay? So, how did everybody do with last week's ditto? How was that for everybody? Identifying your season and then asking or doing what your season was asking of you to do, right? How has that been for you guys? Oh, I'm waiting for it. Wait, I'll wait for a response. Like, put it in the comments or message me if you want to talk about it. I will let you know that my season currently is that of preparation, and it's been a struggle. I am not gonna lie, I am not gonna hold you, and it has been a struggle for me because I'm having to let go of a lot of habits and old mindsets and things that have been taxing for me to do. It's been trying for me to do. However, I have been having a good time with exploring this new part of myself, seeing that I can do things that I didn't think that I could do, and seeing glimpses and glimmers of this woman that I am building myself to become, right? So it is challenging, yes, but it's also exciting. So I'm going to keep going, right? And with that, I realized that it has been overwhelming and a little bit difficult because this is going to transition us right into our chapter 4. It's been difficult because I am lacking a routine. Like, I'ma just be honest with y'all. I lack routine in my life. I am a family of one, okay? So I do what I want. And routine in this season is necessary. In other seasons, it was whatever. But in this season, it is necessary. So Chapter 4, welcome to Chapter 4. It is our spring reset for real skin in real life. All right. So, today is kind of going to be a little bit more, I don't want to say skin heavy, but we're going to definitely get into a skin routine because we're all about skin health as well as self health. Okay. Skin is the right hand and self is the left, and they go hand in hand. My little dad joke, sorry. It's like, okay. But anyway, before we get into the skin portion, I want to go over two key components for making a routine: the how, sorry, let me go back. The why and the how. Okay. The two key components as to how you need to start this routine. The why. Why are you doing this? Why do you need a routine? Yes, this season is calling to tell you, hey, this is what I need for you to do, because if you don't, it's going to be hard, or whatever the case may be, or you feel like maybe you got a bad doctor's report, or maybe you're just not feeling good within your body and you just know that it's time. What is your why? Identify your why for making and creating this new routine. That's going to help you be able to stick with it longer, and then also get over those hurdles and those times where it feels like this is bull. Why am I doing this? Right? Remember your why. Put it, I know it sounds like corny, but make it your lock screen. right? Make a vision board, put it in front of you. Sometimes we need those visual reminders of why we are doing a thing, why something is important for us to maintain. So, why are you doing the routine? Okay, that's number one. Second key component, the how. How are you going to formulate this routine? Okay. So, this is going to be based off of your personal lifestyle, your goals, whatever your season is asking you to do. However, see what I did there? However, um, with knowing how, you want to be realistic about what you can do in this season. Don't overwhelm yourself with 15 new things to try to get this routine going. If you can only do 2 or 3 things, do that. And like I said, and this is something that I always tell clients, if you have a family, because I am a family of one, right? I always say I'm a family of one. I have a family, but I am a single person. So my how and how I create my routine is a lot easier to do because it's based off of me and my obligations, right? Whereas for a lot of you guys, you may have family, right? You have babies or you have a spouse. So, or you have a parent that you have to take care of, right? You don't just belong to you, right? You have other people that are involved in how your life goes. See again what I did there? How? But what I always tell my clients is get your family involved, right? Sit them down and let them know, hey, so I'm trying to do a new thing and I need your support. And this is what it'll look like. Example, on Wednesdays at 4 p.m. from 4 to 5, I'm going to be unavailable. Okay? So, whatever you need before then, you can ask me for it, but it has to be before 4 and after 5, right? Get your family and get the people in your life involved in how you want to do your new routine. If you want to share it with them. But I always tell clients because people love to try to say, "Oh, well I have this." And okay, get them involved. And then also tell them how they can support you, but ask them what it is that they need for support as well because maybe they're trying to do a new thing too, right? We're all in a new season together. It's not just people watching here. Everybody can be in a new season. Okay. All right. So tying that back. This is why I got the notes still. So tying that back, the how. Sorry, the why, right? Go back to your why. Figure out your why. That makes your how easy. So that way you know how to formulate your routine, how this routine is supposed to work for you, how it is best supposed to serve you in this new season, and what you're trying to achieve. Okay? Okay. So that was quick, actually. That was a lot quicker than I thought it was going to be. so, so we can get into now the skin portion, right? The skin health of it all, which I want to say, I want to give a very simple framework for how your morning routine is going to be for this, spring reset, and then how your evening routine is going to be. I'm going to say this, but if you're listening to this, like while you're washing dishes, working out, or doing whatever, which that's the whole point. I really enjoy that you're doing that. Uh, but I'm going to pin it in the comments so that way you can copy and paste this later for your purpose, right? Okay. So in the morning routine, this is just basic, and then like I said, everything else will be pinned in the comments, more details. Okay. In the morning, you're going to cleanse, hydrate, protect. Those 3 things. Cleanse, hydrate, protect. Okay. Then your evening routine, that is going to be a double cleanse, and we'll get into why. Treat, restore. Okay. So one more time, double cleanse, treat, and restore. Okay? All right. So, because spring is here, this is kind of like my favorite time to try new stuff because you're having to switch out products. So, this is a great time to try the new thing that you've been dying to purchase, and use those points if you're collecting points from like Ulta, Sephora, or whatever the case may be. Use the points that you have. Uh the double cleanse. Let me first get into the double cleanse because I think I've said before, double cleansing is my favorite part of my routine. Absolute favorite part of my routine. And a little framework as to a little story as to why double cleansing is important. Picture it. Sicily, 1960. If you know that reference, you know the type of stuff that I'm into, okay? But anyway, seriously, if you are, say you're headed to work, it's a beautiful spring day, okay? You get in your car, it's all nice and shiny because you had just got it washed the day before. The birds are singing, the sun is shining. It's a beautiful day, okay? You get to work, you park your car, beep, beep. You go inside, you work your 8 hours, you come outside, and your car looks like somebody sprayed it with moss. We know it's pollen, but I like to call it sky moss. Anyway, that pollen that's all on your car is also going to be on your skin. Now, granted, you were inside, right, for a varied amount of time. But when you came outside, you were walking around, maybe you took a walk, maybe you went here, maybe you went there. And the only reason why that pollen isn't sticking to your skin the same way that it sticks to your car is because you're not standing still. That's it, right? Like, that's it. So, with your double cleanse, that is going to help wipe away all of that extra layer that is invisible to us, right? But I guarantee you, you look at your wipe, it's going to be dirty. I promise you that. Okay. So, it's very important that you double cleanse and do it at night. I suggest that you do it at night because obviously throughout the day, you're running around, you're sweating, you're doing all of these things. Use that double cleanse, oil based cleanser. Three that I'm going to recommend. One, and I know you heard me talk about it before, Dermalogica pre cleanse. Love it. She's the gold standard. Okay. She was my first baby. I love her. Always will. However, we have a new love that we've been introduced to, and that is the Eminence Stone Crop Cleansing Oil. Mm, I love her. I love her on another level. We have a relationship that nobody could ever break up. Okay. I ride for her. So that's I don't even need to talk about her anymore. She just anyway. And the third, a new one, which is a more budget friendly one that I've seen and that I've purchased on Amazon, is a K-Skin one called Hand Skin. And it is a thicker oil cleanser. I like it. It doesn't it doesn't irritate my skin, which sometimes my skin can be irritated by a number of things, but that's neither here nor there. I really like it. It's again budget friendly. It's thick. It smells good. It's hydrating. Try that, okay? I'll even put those in. If you guys want me to put those in the link too, let me know. I will do that as well, okay? So the double cleanse, remember, the importance of the double cleanse is to get that surface dirt and debris off. So that way we can move on to our next step, okay? Which will be your cleanser, okay? A skin specific targeted cleanser. Now, we can switch your cleanser, your creamy crack cleansers out for a more milky lotions, gels. Eminence is going to sponsor me one day, guys. Mark my words. I'm going to put that out there. Uh, but Eminence, and I never like gel cleansers. I have always been a milky or a creamy type of cleanser girl because I have dry skin. So, but a gel cleanser that I love, Eminence Stone Crop Gel Cleanse. I love it. And you literally only need a little drop. You don't need a lot. Put it on, emulsify it with water. She's good to go. She leaves you clean, but not feeling stripped, right? And that was always my fear with gel cleansers, even foam cleansers, if that is your lane. Personally, it's not a thing for me. I don't use it within my practice personally, and nor have I found one that I like. But if you know of one, let me know. I'm willing to try it because a girl likes to try new things. So you never know. Okay. But cleansers, we want to switch those out. We want something light. We want something airy, something that's going to help our skin breathe, but also still hydrated during this time of transition. Okay. Then we want to move on to our serums. I love a good serum. So, yes, we've talked about hyaluronic, right? And hyaluronic during the winter time was super important. However, you probably were using a fat one. And when I say fat, I mean thick, like a really thick hyaluronic serum. Clarity. Clarity. It's a brand called Clarity, and they have a hyaluronic that is fat. She thick, like, oh, she's just juicy. Love her. However, and she's great for the winter. However, personally, for the summertime, Eminence. Again, I'm sorry, she wins every time with me, right? When it comes to certain things, Eminence, again, they're gonna sponsor me one day, y'all. I'm putting that out there. Okay. I'm gonna have a sponsorship, paid sponsorship with Eminence one of these days. So try Eminence Strawberry Rhubarb Hyaluronic Hydrator. You will love her. She's also really good for oily skin, I find. She gives a nice glow. It's not sticky. And that's another thing sometimes with hyaluronics, it can be sticky. It's not sticky. You're going to love it. Eminence Strawberry Rhubarb Hyaluronic Serum. Hyaluronic Hydrator, sorry. Okay. And then, of course, vitamin C. Now is a time if you've run out of your products because you've been using it all winter. Now would be a time to try a different vitamin C. I actually am waiting for a new vitamin C to come in. So I'll keep you guys posted about how I like it and whether it works and all the good details about it. And if I like it, I'll suggest it. If not, I'll let you know also that I don't like it and I won't be buying it again. So that's that, right? The next step, we want to moisturize and protect, okay? Because now the sun is going to be out and we are outside more, so we need that protection. And I said it before and I'll say it again. I don't care what complexion you are, you better put on that SPF, okay? Put on your sunscreen, okay? I promise you it will make a difference. If you're experiencing hyperpigmentation, you know that you're making it worse by not using sunscreen. It's gonna let you know that. Okay. So sunscreen, okay? And if you want to make your routine easier, find a sunscreen that doubles as a moisturizer. Okay. I know that you guys have heard me speak of the dynamic skin recovery. Love her. I absolutely love her. However, for some people, she may be a little bit thick for the transition from winter to spring to summer. But for me, I can use her all year round. So, one that I did want to try, Supergoop. It's called Supergoop Protect Daily Skin Tint, which I actually like because the skin tint is going to be a more of a physical barrier also for your skin, which is also good and helpful for people with hyperpigmentation, melasma. You want that physical barrier sometimes, because also chemical sunscreens can be a little irritating. So I haven't used it yet, but I have heard that it is a nice, healthy balance between chemical and physical. So when I try it and I get it, I'll let y'all know that too. Okay. Or if you have tried it, let me know how you like it. Oh, we have come to our ditto of the week. So, ditto of the week for this week will be after you have discovered your why, right? You figured out and delineated about your how. I want you to do thing, one thing that is fun for yourself, right? Because we are being very serious about trying to change this and all of these very serious life adult things. Have some fun, okay? Do one fun thing for yourself this week and tell me about it. Because I'm going to tell y'all next week what I'm going to do fun for myself. Because I always do fun stuff for me, but this is going to be a very intentional fun thing after I get all my stuff done this week, right? I already have it in mind, but I'm gonna tell y'all next week. And maybe I'll even, show y'all what I do. But yes, just that. That was the ditto for the week. Just do one fun thing after you've after you figured out your why and your how. One fun thing. That is your ditto for the week. Yes? Okay. So I'm going to say this to you as I say this to myself. Don't half ass it in this season. You want the full results. You want to see how great you can become. Don't half ass it. Put your whole ass into it. I don't know if I'm supposed to be cursing like this. My my mama actually was like, "Girl," but um, do your best, and I promise you, the rest will take care of itself. That is something that I'm going to say to you as I say it to myself, because I am seeing some things happen and I'm excited about it. Can't share it yet, but I will. So yeah. Uh well, beautiful people, we have reached the end of our program and we are, oh, look at us. I really am enjoying this. I want to say this. I just want to say this really quick. I am really enjoying doing these videos. I hope that I'm getting better every week. I feel that I am. And I feel that by the end of this year, I'll be professional. Hell, by the end of this month, right? Like a few more videos. And I feel like, yeah, we really got this. So that's that. But really quick also, because by the time this airs, it's gonna be her birthday. I just want to shout out my mommy. Happy birthday, happy 67th birthday to my mommy, to Big Sil. If you know her, if you've had the pleasure of meeting her, if you've heard me talk about her, you know that's my homegirl. Like, that's my girl. Uh, Happy birthday, mommy. I love you. Ugh, that's my girl. But either way, I just wanted to say that really quick because I realize it's my channel and I can do whatever I want. So she watches actually, and she watches my channel. So I'm really like, hey, Ma, happy birthday. And if you get in touch with my mom or know my mom or follow her on any of her socials, because she does have social media now, wish her a happy birthday. Okay. So, with that, beautiful people, I will see you on Sunday. We will not be postponing. Okay. Sunday, 6 p.m. I will see you then. All right. Have a great rest of your week. Remember, your ditto for the week is one fun thing for yourself, to thank yourself for recognizing the new season that you're in and doing the new thing. Okay. All right, beautiful people. See y'all later.